What's up, YouTube? This your boy Jay Lassard coming back with another update. And man, y'all, I know it's been a while. I don't really make videos like that. I be trying, but I don't know, man. I don't even be motivated like that. But since the last video was talking about my first load going wrong and, you know, me having a blown out tire and all that extra stuff. I mean, I've been with Mercer for like over a month now since then. So I'll give y'all a little motivation. I've been doing good. I done did a good amount of loads. In today's video, what I really want to talk about is, and I don't really do gross that much, so I'm gonna talk about my net take home for my first month with Mercer. Like I said, I've been here for over a month now. But my first month with Mercer, net take home pay was $14,576. And mind y'all, my first week, I didn't even get to work a full week. I only worked like 3 days. And then my last week, I only worked like 2 days because I had an incident where I lost like my wallet and stuff, so I had to just short myself and go back home. So that was like a total of about 5 days I missed, so a week's worth of work where they really could have put me probably around, I would have netted around like 17,000. But my gross take home was, I mean, I'm telling y'all my net take home, like I said, 14,000 and some change. But like what I actually grossed, and again, this is gonna be the gross after they percentage, because at Mercer, they give you the gross after they percentage. So I got like 2 loads right now that I won't add in. Well, when I took home that 14,000, I grossed about, with Mercer pay, I grossed $23,857. That's what I grossed for the whole month. Then I took home around like 14 and some, like 14.7. But I don't really average it down because the way we get paid over here is weird. It's not by like the week. We get paid after every load. So I just kind of accumulate all my money at the end of the week. Then be like, all right, boom, this is what I made. But the most I'd have made in a whole week over here so far was like 5,100 net take home. And that's after all my expenses, fuel, deductions. Now, mind you, that's not my taxes, none of my personal stuff. I don't include that with this. I'm telling y'all exactly after fuel and all my expenses. And Mercer is pretty good overall. I feel like they got a lot more freight based in like the Midwest and Northeast and East Coast, stuff like that. Personally, it's okay leaving out of Dallas, but if you was living in Houston, it'd be a little bit better because they got like a whole lot of freight in Houston to leave out, come back in. It's not a lot coming back into Texas though over here. That's what I don't like. Overall, I like the company. I get to control my own loads. I get to go where I want to go. Like right now, I'm on a load going up to Macon, Georgia, from Carson County, Texas. I picked it up this morning, and I should make it up to tomorrow to drop it off. And for that load, I'm getting paid like 29 and some change, almost 3,000. And that's after Mercer percentage, so they 25%. And then I got another load that's gonna turn me around and go right back home. If I can drop this off the one, pick it up tomorrow, I make it back home by Thursday or Friday morning. Deliver in Garland, Texas, which is right there by Fort Worth. And that load gonna pay me like 18 and some change. It's really not that much, but for the week, I'll still do about like almost 5,000 gross. And then for me, after because the expense is not too high, fuel, this load that I got right now only 6,000 pounds, y'all. The next load I got about 35, so not overly heavy. And my truck is really good on gas, so I'm gonna still take home about 3,500 for the week after all my expenses and fuel. That's cool with me because I left on Tuesday, make it back by Thursday or Friday, take home 3,500, and then I'm gonna be off from like Friday to like Tuesday. That's what I usually do. I either work Monday through Thursday, Tuesday through Friday. Last week I worked Monday through Friday, and I took home 4,500 net. So it just depends. It varies every week, but I haven't made no less than 3,000, and it's too easy to make the money over here. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm thinking about leaving. A couple of months probably. I'm gonna go to Landstar because they got a lot more freight, a lot more opportunities where I don't have to drive as far all the time for loads. And that's what I want. I won't have to drive as far all the time. Now, I got friends that work there, and the way that they work, they can, sometimes they just stay in Texas and just back and forth, bounce back and forth and make a lot of money, bro. But so far, overall, good experience. They do got some pretty good freight for flatbed. I don't know about driving. I don't keep up with it. Flatbed, pretty good freight, solid training. They put you in a Lafayette class, make sure you know what you're doing. I've did a lot of different loads so far. I've tarped, I've chained, I've strapped. I prefer chaining over strapping. I don't like tarping. I don't think nobody do. So personally, I avoid tarp loads if I can. Y'all know I started with them at the end of, well, the beginning of May really, but I ain't take my first load at like May 20th. So currently it's July the 7th, and my total gross pay with them to the truck with the without the percentage, because everywhere else they show you the whole gross with the percentage. But once they take their percent out, so far I done did 11,000 miles. My average rate per loaded mile is $3.23 a mile. My total truck pay is $35,503.52, and I'm showing y'all that. You can see it right there. Now, as far as how many loads I done did so far, I done did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I done did 15 loads so far. 15 flatbed loads with Mercer. So I got a good amount of experience to talk about it. Like I said, y'all don't be too motivated to do this. It's here and now. I had some dudes comment under my video saying, man, I need to keep going or stay motivated, do them. You know, they be looking for updates. And I'm going to respond to y'all comments right after I make this. And I ain't going to lie, y'all have made some videos. I just didn't upload them. They be in my phone. And I be forgetting, man. I be so busy. But hey, man, y'all stay tuned. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel, man. And I'm going to try to be more consistent and make some more videos, y'all. I'm finna hook up this CB radio on my truck right now while I'm waiting on my shower at Love's. So I'm parked for the day. But all right, y'all, man. Good luck out there. Stay safe on that road. Keep making that money. Stay blessed. Take care of y'all families, man. This your boy, Jay Lassard again. I'm out. I appreciate y'all.